I've seen a panel from this chapter. I have no idea how it pertains to anything, but it's a character design of a new character. So yeah, I guess we're going to see a new character this week. And we're starting off with a color spread, and it is a really nice one. I mean, just going to zoom in and admire it for a bit. I like Frankie's hair in this one. Ooh, what's my favorite outfit here? Okay, well, getting out the way, my immediate bias towards Robin. Oh, no, Robin's outfit is so good. I don't think we've seen her in boots that high since Annie's lobby. I think that just looks great. Wait a goddamn minute, Oda. I mean, I can't complain too much because I noticed this, but I see that little red streak at the bottom of her jumper. Oda, are you drawing her underwear? Oda, stop. Yeah, we've got them all. Oh, they're all getting shot up from an elephant. I like that. And there's a little elephant that Usopp's riding on the water spout. Yeah, I love Brooke's outfit here. I love Robin's. Luffy's standard but cool. What does it say there? Make a splash. Nice. Yeah, let's get into chapter 1183. Good Morn Maid. Okay, I can tell this is some kind of pun. What would that be? Ohio gozaimasu. It wouldn't just be like Ohio gozaimasu. That would be just as bad in Japanese as it is in English. Yeah, I don't know. I do wonder what the Japanese title for this is. Ragnar, thou wert waiting for one who could strike back against Mu. Isn't that right? I love Ragnar so much. And we see Loki flying, and I'm guessing. Okay, I imagine Loki's replying to Emu here. What nonsense are you talking about? I've never seen someone absorb so much damage. He's huffing, he's glaring. Loki, Straw Hat Luffy, in any case, thou wilt not be my soldiers, so I shalt eliminate thee instead. And we see. Well, okay, let's go to the next page. We see Emu readying an omen on his weapon. He says, just like the Dozan. Loki's huffing and bleeding and making his little rumbly way over to Emu. And he says, Ragnadul. And they clash, Heim, blade of Rafgram. Okay. So, trying to figure this out. Loki seems to be, he's drawing electrical energy during his charge and then brings it down from the clouds as he goes into attack. Emu goes for a big double-sided swing of his halberd polearm, and they clash. It's a very cool panel. I like that. I like that Emu kind of seems to be stepping on the motion lines of his own weapon. Blade of Wrath, Gram. And in the Western Village, we hear Dorn, Ra. And we see top 5 character design. We see Zaza from below. Take back the children, the giants say. And they're being glubbed away in the water. We're not letting them be taken away. After we did so much. I was changing that line. After all we did to save them. They're not taking our kids. Wait, you guys. You shouldn't be moving around. I haven't finished your blood transfusions. Blood transformations. For a second, well, firstly, I thought Ripley was talking. I was like, Ripley's performing blood transformations on these people. No, it is Chopper. It hasn't finished their blood transfusions. You really will die. My life means nothing to me if my son is ripped from my arms. And I mean, that means a lot after that beautiful chapter a few months back of her saving Colin. Ah, eek! So Zaza appears to just be raining on them. And I love how it's drawn. I really do like that. It's kind of like this super thick, pressurized blast of rain that's just depicted as a streaky white line. I really like that. So she's just raining on them, and we're hearing the stomp tromp, the doncha, yeah, the donchan in the background. Help us! And I mean, this warrior giant archer is just shooting Zaza in the body, and I can't imagine that's going to do much. Only 7 of them. It'll have to do. Let's go, Zaza. What's happening over there? We see Sanji approaching. And we see the block of ice containing Gunko. Brooke, why did you run off? Getting memories from her old life, I imagine, or maybe this is just her, the Gunko who tried to enslave Brooke, thinking, why did he run off? To fight that woman? I had to jump in after you because it seemed like something was wrong. Oh. Okay, I have massively misinterpreted this page thus far. Okay, sorry. Seeing Gunko frozen and getting these lines with little ellipses makes me think she's. I mean, it's not. I know how Oda usually does internal monologue, and it's not this, but come on, the phrasing here. A panel of Gunko saying Brooke and a panel of Gunko saying, why did you run off? That is very misleading. But no, this is Usopp talking. Brooke, why did you run off to fight that woman? I had to jump in after you because it seemed like something was wrong. ... You know her, Brooke? Was she some enemy you fought against in the past? No, not an enemy, but a person I did not want to see. Or so I thought. I'm so confused right now. If it's really her, then she must be 77 years old right now. So it must be someone else, right? I mean, she's a celestial dragon. Ah, yes, at the time she was the princess of my homeland, and I lost contact with her when she traveled to sacred Marie-Joie. Huh? Hey, Brooke, that chick's still frozen. Can't tell if she's alive or dead. We can just leave her there, yeah? Oh yeah, I didn't think to acknowledge. Back when Emu threw the omen at the ice block, I just kind of like immediately took it as, oh well, I guess Loki was wrong about nothing being able to melt the ice, or at the very least, Loki had no reason to believe that such otherworldly power would exist, and because it's outside of his expectations, it could theoretically melt the ice. But no, the ice is completely unscathed, which, I mean, I guess is a Loki upscale. He's the only one so far who's totally resisted an attack by Emu, even if a bit indirectly. What I'm saying is she's a celestial... No. Hey, Brooke, that chick's still frozen. Can't tell if she's alive or dead. We can just leave her there, yeah? What I'm saying is she's a celestial dragon who looks... Oh, sorry, it's Usopp. Who looks exactly like someone you knew. Doesn't change the fact that she came here to attack Elbaf. Yes, but when we were tied up earlier, she was the one who undid the rope. Usopp shouting, escape! Yes, I'm free. I feel like my mental powers did that. Yeah, I remember that. Why would she do such a thing? Run, Brooke. How does she know who I am? And then she turned back into that demonic form again. Her original personality, the personality that saved us. Her demonic form. Oh, sorry. Her original personality. The personality that saved us. Her demonic form. It's as though we've seen 3 different people in her. You think it's possible that she's being controlled? It did not occur to me at first, but... Yeah, I don't know if this is Brooks talking, but after seeing people turn into demons today, I must admit I feel deeply disturbed in my core. I hate to rush you, Brooke, but we are a decision. Does she live or die? We can't do anything before that's settled. A long time ago, truly a long time ago, she was just a child, and I was a young man too. It was in a country that no longer exists, Esperia. Esperia was a land of music full of workshops, crafting instruments of all kinds. And we're actually getting this flashback now. Okay. West Blue, 70 years ago, 4 a.m. Strum shaka shaka. Ahem. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wake up at the crack of dawn and it's a good morn made. The start of a brand new world. Oh, save as many seas that can be surveyed. But all I need's a good morn made. God, I'm not able to just come up with a good melody off the top of my head, or with prep time, but definitely not off the top of my head. Good morning, Asperia. No more waiting for favorable winds. It's time to set sail, baby. How you doing in the back streets? Shut up. I got a hangover. Be quiet. Dog's barking. Good morning, Brooke. What about the port? Hey, Arena! Oh, how I wish to see a sexy mermaid today. Shut up, Brooke. Yee, Brooke, my fave. Hope you get fired from the battle convoy. I can't believe we're getting this now. How did I not get spoiled on this? How did I not see one tweet this week? Like, oh my god, I can't believe we're getting a Brooke backstory. You know why? Because I only get spoiled when it's power scaling. That's what it is. Emu transformation, I get spoiled. I mean, of course, I get spoiled on that. It's like little hints months and months back, probably over a year back at this point, when there was like that Gabon line where it's like, Sanji, you don't have Conqueror's Haki. It's like I saw so many tweets talking about, oh my god, does Sanji have Conqueror's Haki? What was Gabon saying? What did he mean? What does this mean for the future? I got like spoiled 20 times. And it was just like, oh, okay, maybe Sanji might have Conqueror's Haki. It's like that's the kind of thing I get spoiled on incessantly. And I'm actually grateful about it. Because I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that. If I got spoiled that we're getting a Brooke flashback, I would be upset now. I cannot believe this. Oh my god, this has made my day. Anyway, I see Raph's Revenge in chat here. Such a wild time to get this flashback. I concur. I only saw one thumbnail, but I did not know it was a full flashback time. Such a fun surprise. Well, I mean, I'm glad you barely got spoiled. I'm immensely happy that I didn't get spoiled at all. I mean, for one thing, I've been spoiled on this chapter. I haven't even seen yet, so we'll see where that comes in. An old Brooke flashback. Oh my god, this is like, to be honest, going in, I think I'm more excited for this than the Harold flashback. Yeah. Than the Harold flashback. I'm sure by the end, I'm still going to be like, oh, the Harold flashback was the best. But I love it so far. I haven't talked about the art. You know, I love that we're seeing young Brooke. I love this panel of him jumping before the dawn. Frankly, very Nika-like. And I don't know how seriously to take that comparison, but he is jumping legs, not akimbo, but I mean, I can't say making half a swastika either. Legs just flailing around in freedom, in front of a rising sun at 4 a.m. You know, this is a Nika panel, but Brooks the one doing it. And considering, you know, maybe we'll get into like, oh, is there some link between Binks's brew and Nika? You know, maybe music being, well, the drums of liberation. We got this shaka shaka shan. Yeah, like I do wonder if Brooke being a musician is going to like be super important because music might play a big part in the story of Nika, or at the very least Joy Boy. Anyway. Ooh, it'll make me lose my soul. Now that's what I call a bad end made. Oh, brother, get me my gun. Yeah. Okay. I love that. Oh, brother, get me my gun. I love that line so much. I hear that as that one fish from SpongeBob. What's that like one specific line I'm thinking of? Where it's like, oh, brother, he sucks or something. I can't remember if that's the exact quote, but I hear that line as that one bluefish from SpongeBob. Um, yeah, I do wonder what the Japanese for this morn made, end made. Like, what's going on here in Japanese? I do wonder. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, brother, get me my gun. Because he already sounds so angry when he says this guy stinks. So just the idea of get me my gun. Beautiful. Anyway, this is the land of instrument makers, Esperia Palace Barracks. Come on, Captain. Teach us how you do your quick draw techniques. It's not fair that Princess Shuri gets all your attention. This is pathetic. What do you think I'm teaching? Oh, this is. I'm going to say it's Brooke. This is pathetic. What do you think I'm teaching you now? Learn the fundamentals before you dream. I won. Oh, I guess. Okay, I'm going to say this is Brooke, Shuri, Brooke. I wonder what our dinner is tonight. Yeah, I'm starving. Oh, I cannot do a little girl voice. I can't do a little girl voice, which means I'm just going to have to do my normal voice. So she's going to sound, like a bearded, bald man. Gather up all of the crew. It's time to ship at Binks's brew. Sea wind blows to where, who knows, the waves will be our guide. Oh, across the ocean tide, the sunset is going wild. See, see the sky, birds singing, it circles passing by. I did not think I was singing Big Sake today. There, I worked hard today. You think I got any stronger? No, I can't. You think I got any... Clear my throat. One serious attempt at doing Shuri's voice. You think I got any stronger? No. You think I got any stronger? Just like Mama. Anyway, we see Kingdom of Asperia, leader of a raider squad, Battle Convoy Brook, age 20, and he looks like a handsome little chappy. His face is reminding me of someone, and I'm blanking on who. It will come to me. And we see Kingdom of Vesperia, Princess Shuri, age 7. Who's he reminding me of? I feel like it's someone I've seen recently, which might mean in the manga. It might mean in like reaction videos I've been watching of earlier stuff. It's like those eyes. Who has eyes like that? And I specifically mean like the dopey, like half-closed eyes. I don't know. It's reminding me of someone, and I can't really place who. Anyway, yes, Her Majesty is very powerful. Ah, Queen Candel, light of my life. It's not good to fall in love with a married woman, Brooke. What do you mean? Love is free. I sentence you to death for conspiracy. We see the Kingdom of Asperia. King, if that's German, is it Reuven? Reuven? I don't know. It's not going to be phonetically like Reuven. I'm going to say Reuven, and I'm going to check the wiki after the chapter, because I imagine he's already got a page with how his Japanese name's written, and I can use that. I sentence you to death for conspiracy. I like this guy's design. Too harsh! Please, boss, I mean, Your Majesty. Papa! You were plotting to kill me, weren't you? Of course not. Don't even suggest it. I'll wait until death takes you. Come on, Brooke, forget about Mama. I mean, I thought Brooke was just getting it, gambling and trying to go for it while he's still alive. Okay, I see a few messages in chat. Raph's Revenge saying, I think it is. Coming from a kingdom of music might be an important aspect to learn about the drums Emu and Nika have. Cool call back to film Red with Uta and Elegia too, it feels. Ah, yeah, I guess it is like Elegia. It's even got a somewhat similar name. I like that. I can already picture the SBS of Oda being asked, hey, is Asperia similar to Elegia in any way? And he's like, yeah, they are. Oh, I can't remember where Elegia is. I guess I can Google that now. One Piece Elegia. The Island of Music. I guess, yeah, what was the title for this island? Is it just Island of Music Makers? Instrument Makers. And Elegia is in... Do we know? Ah, okay, we know it's either the East Blue, the South Blue, Paradise, or the Calm Belt. How do we know that? I mean, I guess... Yeah, I guess... I'm trying to remember exactly the plot of Film Red. There's a lot to remember. But yeah. Yeah. And then I see Raph's Revenge. So while you're saying, the character I'm thinking of might be from Gachiactor or Fire Force. Almost certainly not Fire Force. Because it's been ages since I haven't looked at the Fire Force manga since the anime ended. I feel like I've seen this more recently. Gachiakata, I'm also thinking, I have no idea who that could be if I'm thinking about that. Maybe because Shanks went there while he was docked in Luffy's hometown. It's not the Grand Line. Yeah, I was just sort of wondering if we know where it is. Oda might say, "Oh, they're neighbors, or they're opposite sides of the world, or something." Okay. I see a message I need to get rid of. Let me get that up on my phone. But yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll finish reading the chapter before I wait. Where can I see the chat on my phone? Whatever. I'll just have to, just ignore the AI viewers stream boo thing of the chat. That is the most obvious scam I've ever seen. Anyway, let's finish a chapter before we get into any big discussions. Don't worry, Brooke. When I was worrying we'd get something like this. Please, okay, Brooke, please respond to this in a rational way. I swear to God, Oda, if you do this to me, I'll marry you instead. No, sure, you're supposed to say goofy stuff like that to me and melt my heart. Oh, no, thanks. I prefer a wife without a runny nose. Perfect response, Brooke. Thank you. Thank you. I dread to think what would happen if someone said that to Sanji. Wait a minute. For a second, I thought maybe the crab in Alabaster was who I was thinking of when I was looking at Brooke, which is such a weird thing to say. It's mostly the eyes, but no, the eyes are totally different. Anyway, what, you picky oaf? How dare you turn down my daughter in front of me? I'm nothing if not faithful. I hate to interrupt the fun, Your Majesty. There's a gang on horseback riding through the city from the port. Some of the battle convoy is in town, but they're outnumbered. We've sent more from the castle, but I don't think they'll make it in time. You see the opera house, very important. The port and the palace. What are they after? They've been shouting for Queen Candel, who is enjoying an opera in town. I'm starting to wonder that the character design I've been spoiled on is perhaps Queen Candel. What is it? I guess Mulan. Yeah, I mean, it looks French. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in French that'd be Mulan, same as if it was written with an I. Mulan family. Yes, sir. They've been after Candel for years. When do they land at my port? Send word to Candel not to leave the opera house. The Opera House's transponder snail is on silent mode during the show, of course. Do something, Brooke. They're going to kidnap Mama. The Moulin Rouges, you say? Why, that's odd. I saw them in the port earlier today. And there's Theatre Street, there's blamming and stampeding and people crying out in the street. It's a horseback gang. That's a cool little mafia design there. Opera House. Ah, a beautiful performance. And my Candell, if that's who that is, sounds exactly like Brooke. Come on out, Candell. We have permission to shoot from Don Moulin if you don't. Today's the day we settle this. You're gonna be the Don's woman once and for all. Make sure Her Majesty doesn't leave the... And he's shot. Oh, I guess that's a god saying that. Help Brooke. It's going to be fine, boss. For one thing, she's very strong, and they can't take her away. Plus, well, I'm rather stunned they haven't noticed it yet. You see, by the time they left the port, I'd already cut them all. Oh, man. Oh. Why does Brooke get like the best aura farming moments in the manga? The Big Mom scene, just he's like, honestly, I feel like some people would hate me for saying this. I genuinely think Brooke is so much cooler than Zoro. I think he's cooler than Sanji. Brooke might be the coolest Straw Hat. I think Robin has more potential to be cool, but doesn't get it. I think Luffy gets lots of cool moments, but he has so much comedic moments. Yeah, now Gear 5's around. There's cool moments, but they're kind of diluted. Brooke, what are you? I'd already cut them all. And they're sliced out. I love that. I love that. What just happened? Oh, wait, is this one of those they were already cut things? And that was Captain Brooks' quick draw. Free pace hum notch slash. Oh, Sir Brooke, he's so dashing. Look there, look, there's Her Majesty. What a beauty she is. 70 years ago, the kingdom of Vesperia harbored two great stars. One, the former captain of the battle convoy and current queen, Candell, and the other, an unpopular musician but master of the quick draw sword technique that led its victims unaware they'd been slashed. The leader of the raider squad, Humming Brook. What a scene out there. Queen of Vesperia, Queen Candell. In this era, the kingdom was at peace. Yeah, I love that character design. That's the one thing I saw was Queen Candell's design. And to be honest, I just assumed she was going to be another Holy Knight. And I don't know why we would see a Holy Knight. But yeah. God, Brooke looks so cool. Oh my God. I love this. I love the build up to like, what does he say? Oh, that's odd. I saw them in the port earlier today. I thought that was going to be like, oh, look, Brooke being stupid. You know, oh, he saw them in port today. Wait a minute, they're attacking us? No, it's yes, I did see them. I did see them in port today. And well, when I saw them in the port today, I'm surprised they didn't notice. I just cut them. That's so cool. Yeah. She does look like Shamrock. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she is a Holy Knight. It's like, okay, I see a panel on Twitter when I'm trying not to be spoiled. I'll see what it is, but I'm going to look away immediately. And in that little second of seeing the character design, I thought, well, she looks like a Holy Knight. You know, she looks a little bit like Gunko when we saw her in God Valley. A little bit. I mean, from the perspective of someone who's desperately trying not to look and think about something. She looks like Gunko. Yeah. Well, I guess it makes sense. She looks like Gunko now that I think about it. It's her mother, but still, I really like her hair. Very interesting texture to it. I think, God, yeah, Oda's on a. These last two chapters have both given like top 10 female character designs in One Piece. It's like Egghead was the arc where he learned he loved drawing asses. Now he's just realized, actually, I do just like drawing cool female character designs. I mean, we've got Ripley, we've got Shaki, we've got, young Stussy. This arc's given us quite a few bangers, to be honest. Anything else? I mean, I quite like Estrid. Was it the evil wife? And you know what? No, Estrid and Ada. Was that the good wife? Both of Harold's wives are great character designs, as well as Harold, as well as Loki, as well as Hyruden's Fies, I'd say the best. Ida, not Ada. Yeah, Gloriosa. I mean, okay, Gloriosa too, but it's like, for me, it's like Gloriosa and Shakuyaku look really similar, and of the two, I prefer Shakuyaku. So I just bring up her. But yeah, both good character designs. Yeah, I love Candel. Oh, Brooke and Candel. Oh, how long is this going to be? I feel like Oda's going to like do this as fast as possible because, we've just got out of a flashback. I feel like we must have been in present day for about a volume's worth of content, right? There's no way we've had less than a volume of Straw Hat content before going back to flashback. I mean, it's still Straw Hat content, I suppose, but, well, where's Brooke currently lining up in the popularity polls? Yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe, wow, this will make him go up. Yeah. Oh, very much looking forward to this. Yeah. Hyped as hell for this. Raph's Revenge saying, yeah, that's why I'm not sure about doing the flashback right now. 12 chapters after the longest one of the series. You know what? Yeah, I will 100% agree with that. I've just noticed something awesome. I'm going to hold that point. I've forgotten the point that I was maintaining while holding this one. Yeah, I would say I'm not a fan of where this flashback's been placed. I mean, I guess we've had significant. We've put the kids in danger again. The kids were on fire. We went into a flashback. The kids are drowning. We go into another flashback. Okay, so with One Piece, I've like evolved hyper patience. First, it was because of how many breaks One Piece gets. I learned to bear with that, and secondly, because of how long One Piece is, I've just sort of learned if it's something I want to see, I will probably see it eventually, but it might be 5 years from now. Lord knows this happened. I've been hyped for more Brook stuff since Zoe. But yeah, I don't think it's a good placement for a flashback. I think I'm going to be fine with it. I mean, I'm not going to be dropping the series. I'm going to be coming in more excited than I was coming into today's reading. I thought we'd just get another chapter of kids being drowned and Emu doing some generic attacks, and we did that for half the chapter. But I'm super excited for this. I just feel like a lot of people are going to be like, oh, why now? It feels like a bad decision that specifically appeals to me. Yeah, people need to get ready for more Elbaf past 2026. Yeah. But you know what? How many tangents upon tangents? I've got to jump back to what I was about to say, and that is, it is not the Moulin Rouges. Brooke does not say the Moulin Rouges, you say? Why? That's odd. It's the Moulin Rogues. the Moulin Rogues, and I love that. And I very much doubt that's Oda, because there's no way that in Japan they have the same thing where it's Rouge or Rogue. Rouge, Rogue. I mean, well, the thing is they're not going to be spelt the same like they are in English. I mean, I'm glad I noticed. I'm glad I noticed it was a Moulin Rogues. You know, when autofill is, you know, my brain's autofilling. I see Moulin and I see a word that looks like Rouge. I just assume it's Rouge. No, Moulin Rogues. I love that. And that feels like it's very unlikely to be in the original text. I mean, probably some equivalent pun, but I feel like that's probably Stephen Paul who's done that specific wordplay. And I do love that. Yeah, I'm sure there is some wordplay there in Japanese. I just very much doubt it's the same wordplay that's in English, because I don't think a Japanese tongue or a Japanese eye would mix up rouge and rogue the same way an English speaker does. Because, you know, like the whole point is that you mix around where the U and the G are. In Japanese, it's going to be symbol for ru, an extension vowel sound, and a symbol for G, and a symbol for U, rouge. In Japanese, rogue would be ro, vowel extender, and gu. Like, they start with the same two symbols, and maybe that's enough, but it's not as immediately confusing as it is in English. Anyway, what I was going to Google was One Piece Wiki Elbaf arc, because I want to see how many chapters are we into Elbaf right now, and where does that put us in Wano. So, started in 1126. We are currently in, I've already forgotten, almost 60. Okay, well, let's look. 60 chapters into Wano. What's that? Because I am going to bet I have enjoyed the first 60 chapters of Elbaf more than I enjoyed the first 60 chapters of Wano. I did enjoy the beginning of Wano. God, the wiki is slow. I can't remember where the Wano arc starts, so I have to use a wiki. Oh, great. Why am I getting a Pokemon-themed error message? One Piece, Wano arc. Almost the end of Act 2. I mean, I've never been a massive fan of Act 2, to be honest. Okay, 969. What is chapter 969 of One Piece? Oh, the wiki slows everything down. Why can I only see today's chapter on Shonen Jump? Yeah, either way, let's just call it end of Act 2. I love Act 1. I think Act 2 has some high highs. I love the what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Named after a famous Japanese guy. Ieyasu. Yasuye. 967 is Roger laughing. Oh, okay. We've had the Odin flashback. Wow, we've had most of the Odin flashback. To be honest, I love the Odin flashback, but I think I like the Harold flashback more. And I like Yasuye's execution, but I think that might be anything that's happened in present day. Oh no, I like the Emu introduction more. Yeah, I think I just like the vibes and the character moments of early Elbaf more than Wano, to be honest. And this is probably me putting, all my eggs in one basket. No, counting my chickens before they hatch. But I feel like Elbaf's lined up to have a less cluttered ending, which is weird, because Elbaf has been such a cluttered arc with all these flashbacks. but it also doesn't have a million characters that we've just introduced for the sake of introducing, like the Oni Wabanshu and the Mimiwari Gumi and stuff, and all the Akazaya 9, and also Killer and Kid are here, and other supernovas, and there's so much going on in Wano, and Elbaf feels so much more focused. Yeah, Raf's saying a lot. Sorry, I'm not reading everything out. Yasu's death is impactful. Wano might have more likable side characters like Ashura, Doji, Tamatoko, but Elbaf is kind of hard to see where it's going, unlike Wano. Yeah, but Elbaf has Loki. Elbaf has Vahali. Elbaf has... I like Harold more than Odin. They're very comparable characters. Yeah, I like Wano, don't get me wrong. I think most of my problems in Wano come from Onigashima. I like Odin dancing a little bit. I know that gets a lot of flack, and it is the kind of thing where the more you think about it, the more, especially learning about Moria in the SBS, I'm not as big on the Odin dancing, but I liked that chapter when it came out. Yeah, well, I'm sure. Look, Raf saying that the Harley's peak. Funny you still haven't followed up on any of that, though. I'm sorry, anyone expecting us to immediately follow up on that is kidding themselves. That is either final arc, or maybe we'll get some hints if we get a little glimpse of an Emu flashback this arc. That is not... Here's a little teaser of something that's coming up soon. This is... Yeah, here's just a little sign that we're in the end game. Here you go. Bye. But yeah. I mean, this is definitely my longest stream since catching up. 64 minutes. So I think I'm going to start wrapping it up. I like the dancing a bit too, especially when as you try to stay on despite any trickery. Yeah, I like it. I think with time, I'm slowly growing less fond of it. But I did like that chapter when it dropped, even though I remember a lot of people not liking it. But yeah, I haven't really done a retrospective of the chapter. I've already closed it, but I guess my thoughts are, why is this flashback happening now? I don't think that's a good place. I love this flashback, and I'm so excited for it, even though it's in a really weird place. It's just walking down the street and being given your favorite food, basically. I don't really want this now. Might not make me enjoy my walk as much, but hey, I'm not going to complain that you've just given me a cheeseburger and a plate of baklava. That's on my mind because I had that earlier. Zaza continues to look awesome. 4, Oda, did you actually draw Robin's pants in that color spread? 5, I still didn't figure out who that character I was thinking of when I looked at Brooke's eyes is. That's going to weigh on my mind for the rest of the week, I think. But yeah, I assume we have a chapter next week. I would hope. Kagurabachi's back in 7 days. One Piece is back in 7 days. Good. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And I will definitely upload this. I mean, this stream has been too long to go to waste. This is going on YouTube too. And hopefully I can editing me. Hopefully it'll be clear enough that, yeah, last chapters were just, I wasn't happy with my reactions. So yeah, we'll leave it there. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good whatever time of day it is. And I will be back next week, maybe with a little visual to show what chapter I'm reading. Imagine. Yeah. Have a good day and see you next time.